Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy, and today I'm here to show you how I create a signature for a mixed media tag book. So I've had some questions about how I've done it in the past. I thought I'd share a little more detailed video on it, which is not incredibly detailed because it's not incredibly difficult. But I did not record my creative process when making these tags. I just sat down and started playing without the video, but I thought I would share them. I have them kind of up close. So you can see all the details, all the layers. I have that at the beginning and I have it again at the end, as well as some still shots. So these actually started their life by ink smushing some leftover ink and Posca pen splatter that was on my work surface. And I've said in other videos that that kind of is the kickstart for many of my projects. So I love all the layers, all the texture, all the different techniques going on these. But again, the focus of this particular video is how to make the signature. And it's very simple. So this is a strip of scrap paper. It's just white cardstock. It's probably like 60 or 80 pound. It's not incredibly heavy, but I would encourage you to use something with a little more heft to it, just because these are going to be open and closed and there's going to be a lot of movement. But you also don't want something too thick that will become fragile. So this one is about 1.5 inches wide. The recommendation that I've seen across all different genres of tag book making is to have it about 2 inches wide, and then you score it down the middle, which you saw me doing. And then in terms of the length, there's no set length, but you want it to go from your bottom corner to your lowest top corner. So you see the notches on these tags, and all tags are different. And again, that's why we can't like give a definitive length. So you have to figure out what works for you, but you want it from that bottommost corner at the top. See, there are 2 corners up there because of the notch, and then the bottom corner at the very bottom of the tag. And so I always use liquid glue because I need that wiggle room. And then, you know, I hold it down, I wipe up any excess glue, and then I apply the glue to the other side, and I put the other tag on there, and now you have a signature. That's 2 pages for a book. So I again use the wetness of that glue to my benefit. I slide it around, I move it around, I make sure all my corners are straight. And you want to take your time, right? You want to blot up any of that excess glue, and you want something that's going to dry clear and matte and not sticky. So after I made sure everything was in place, which you can see I'm still fidgeting a little bit, I put it up under something heavy. I believe I left it under my laptop for the day, and when I came home at the end of the day, I finished out the process, which there really isn't much more after that. But yeah, just take your time. You want to make sure that there's a gap on that piece of paper that actually becomes the binding. Because you want movement, you know, you want your pages to be able to bend and open and close. A lot of people recommend that that gap is only the width of whatever your page is going to be, so essentially the width of a tag. But I like to leave more just in case, because I never know what the just in case might be. I'm still quite new at this process, but that's it. That's it. And now you have a signature. And obviously the backs are ugly. You can see that, but they will be adhered to other pages, and then you will have the beginnings of a book. So these are some more of the up close pictures. You can see all the detail, the ink blending, the stenciling, the heat embossing, the texture paste with the crackle. Yeah, just all of it. I so enjoyed this process, and it's so much fun how you can just take like some leftover ink on your craft mat and blot that up with some water and some cardstock or a tag, and you have the makings of a brand new project, and you just never know where it's going to take you. So these pictures, I was playing with some different backgrounds just to see how the colors and the patterns and textures might pop off various backgrounds, and I just thought I would share that part of my creative process with you. So let me know what you think downstairs. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things, guys. And until next time, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy, and I'm out.